Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's good? I hope all is well with everybody. It's Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. You know what time it is. Welcome back to another one. Another one of these tangs where we gonna knock you upside the head top with a new banger. Well, new to me. I'm excited to get into it. I have had a request list this long, and it is like everything has been getting in the way of me accomplishing my tasks. And y'all know that I like to finish my goals. So I'm about to knock all of these out and spew them out over the weekend. So I don't know what day you're watching. Could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be Sunday. But I do want to tell you that I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good weekend or getting ready to have a good weekend, or I hope that you're getting ready to have a good week. Wherever we land there, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all the first-time listeners. What's up to y'all, man? Make sure to smash that like button and that subscribe button for your boy. Shout out to all the last-time listeners. If you ain't never coming back again because you hate my stinking guts, peace. And shout out to all of the in-betweens that don't really know where they fit into this yet. I hope that I can earn y'all's memberships. I hope that I can earn y'all's subscriptions, man. I appreciate y'all for even watching. I appreciate the commentary. And I'm excited to get into this one, bro. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go. This one is for Red. What's up, Red? Hope all is well with you, Bubba. This is Insomnia, Bad Jack Tyler, who I'm intrigued to I'm intrigued to learn more and more about him. Somebody recently found him on Instagram for me. I got to go see if I can get him. I would like to have a chat with him, maybe even a conversation with. But dude's mad talented, mad spiritual, mad with the lyrics, and just fire, like on fire for the Lord and everything that he's been doing. So I'm excited to hear this one. This one is called Insomnia. Turn your speakers up and let's do it.
Why do I do what I do? Thinking that I'll make it, then I'm talking to you. Voices in my head, I can't escape the abuse. Beating down my dreams like a drum in the booth. Like, what's the use? Tired of my feelings, ain't got nothing to prove. I just wanna deal with what I'm struggling through. Waiting for the blow, but I'm snuffing the fuse. I've had enough of the rules. I've had enough of the rules. Say I got too much on my plate when I'm just
good. That's a good flip right there. It's a good tonality change here. The first part of this here is, man, why am I always wrestling with myself? Why am I always wrestling with these inner thoughts? Why am I always allowing the version of myself I don't want to win beat me? Why is this happening?
Playing in my room, ain't got nothing to say. I'm better faith, trying to be a great, but I know that. Come with a bank, don't wanna fade and never go back. Gotta get my head in the game, call that a throwback. In school when I would put on a face, so I was a nomad. Always on the move, trying to escape, and it was so bad. Threw my life away, put others' weight up on my own back. I can't sleep at night, I can't sleep at night. Questions on my mind, like will it ever go right? I just wanna know, I just wanna know. I just wanna know, I just wanna know. Cause I can't sleep at night, I can't sleep at night.
I can't sleep at night. I just want to know if everything's going to be all right. I got to know it now. This actually goes along with the story that I've been dealing with lately too, Jack. Like, sometimes we got to learn to kind of give that to the Lord, bro. We just got to lay it down at the foot of the cross, turn up, walk away from it, and be done with it. But it's almost like sometimes it feels like you can't get it to stay down. It's like you try to put it down, but you get up and you pick it back up and take it with you. And I think a lot of us struggle with that, but I like the sentiment here too, because it keeps you up at night. It makes it where you can't sleep. A good night's sleep, no stress, feeling peace. And if you're racking your own brain with feeling like you can do better and you need to move around in life and get to a better place in life, and you're always thinking about all these tasks and all these goals that need to be accomplished and you just can never seem to accomplish them, that's going to interrupt your sleep patterns. It's going to keep you up at night. I'm anxious to hear where we go from here.
Yeah, I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. Questions on my mind, like will it ever go right? Cause I just wanna know, I just wanna know. I just wanna know, I just wanna know. Cause I can't sleep at night. I just can't sleep at night. Insomnia, staying up till 4 a.m. wishing that I could talk to you. Tell you everything, but defeat is always involved in the process of my thinking. The reason it feels preposterous, but I'm trying to be better. It's clever how I put the words in my head together. I still can't seem to put my hope and faith in the header. The devil keep on whispering and writing me letters, and it leaves me unsettled. I don't want the envelope, but I still read.
It does leave you unsettled, man, because sometimes we don't even realize that it's the devil will learn to hide himself from the message. That'll preach, boy. That'll preach. Y'all gonna get me to preaching. The devil will hide himself from the message. The devil will send you, the enemy's gonna send you sly little messages here and there, just to see if you might pick it up, just to see what he might be able to get away with. But he doesn't always show his face when he throws you these things, man. He doesn't. So sometimes you might not feel like you're even doing anything wrong by picking it up. But you take it, you consider it, put it in your head, and you keep moving forward. And he just keeps on throwing you these sly little, and unfortunately, whether you realize that's where it came from or not, he is the ultimate giver of disruptiveness. He's the ultimate giver of anxiety. He's the ultimate giver of not having peace. He's the ultimate giver of lies. He's the ultimate, so all this stuff starts to build up, and you start to wonder why you're feeling so stressed out. Start to wonder why you're not sleeping at night. Something has happened, and you've picked up too much from him, and you haven't been listening closely enough to the Lord when he's trying to talk to you. I have been going through this myself. I'm telling y'all what I'm resonating with about it. Like, this is something that I have been going through. So I'm not preaching at you. I'm preaching with you, preaching for you. I'm trying to help you in a way that I need to help myself. I'm also preaching at me here, you know?
The note, and he told me ain't no antidotes, and it leaves me unsettled. I don't want the envelope, but I still read the note, and he told me ain't no antidote for what I'm asking for. Yeah, he treat me like an animal, told me to fetch the rope, but I can't ever let the folks tell me that that's the goal. Nah, I don't wanna die if it ain't the time. I just wanna make it through the ride till the day arrives. I just wanna ride about a mind just to save a life. I just wanna relate to the ones who never sleep at night. Yeah, all I need is Christ. I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night.
And sometimes, like I said, I just said this in a video I did of Struggle and Clever. Sometimes sometimes you know what you believe. You know it. You stand 10 toes on it. But you might not feel it. That's a thing. For instance, you might know that you love your friend, but if your friend upsets you, you might not feel it in that moment, or your husband or your spouse or your mom or your family. I know the Bible is truth. I know that I believe in it. Sometimes we get in these little pockets in life where we don't feel it as strongly. And I think that it's because the enemy does kind of sneak throws you little things here and there, which makes you ultimately, whatever the case may be, you might be trusting in what the enemy's throwing at you, and you might feel like it's no big deal, and you might not even realize it's coming from the enemy. But you know, that takes you further away from the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? And over the course of time, especially if you feel like things are going well for you, sometimes you can kind of lose track of that. Now, it sounds like in this song, he's saying that things aren't going that well for him, but I would just advise you, Jack, if you end up seeing this, brother, is just learn how to, this could be old, you know, I don't know, 1 year ago. I mean, if you're still struggling with this, brother, just lean. Don't forget to lean. And that's what I've been telling myself lately, is just like, even when things are better for me than they've ever been before, I still have to remember to lean. And I just think that that's the important message that I'm taking from the Lord right now. And just block. That's the only way to block the enemy off, is to lean. You get what I'm saying? So you might know, like, yeah, Jesus is the way. Christ is what I got to cling to. You might even put in the actions, but sometimes you're not feeling it for some reason. And you got to figure out how to get that Holy Spirit blood flowing in you. That could be showing the fruits of the Spirit. It could be eliminating something from your life that's causing the blessing block. It could be eliminating somebody that's in your life that shouldn't be in your life. It could be a million things. I don't know what it is for you. I'm just telling you, for me, it was, oh yeah, I got to remember to lean. Lean on the Lord, not on your own understanding.
Questions on my mind, like will it ever go right? I just wanna know, I just wanna know. I just wanna know, I just wanna know. Cause I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. Yeah, I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. Questions on my mind, like will it ever go right? Cause I just wanna know, I just wanna know. I just wanna know, I just wanna know. Cause I can't sleep at night. I just can't sleep at night.
It's good, bro. I like it. I dig it. I dig it, dog. I'm rocking with that. I like the sound. I like the song. It's sonically pleasing, just like all of his joints are that I've heard so far. And it's thought-provoking, man. It'll leave you, if you're in that situation and you feel like you can't sleep at night and you're wondering why you can't sleep at night, even if you're not a believer, man, I just think just make an attempt to try to reach out and talk to the Lord and see if he gives you some kind of clarity and wisdom on what you need to move out of your life. And unfortunately, sometimes we're just going to have to go through things. Sometimes God throws trials at us that we have to go through. And ultimately, it's just life. It's a part of life. And it's not because God, I get a lot of questions about if God was real and he was all loving and this God of the Bible was true, then why does he allow things like this to happen? Why do babies die? Why is there cancer? Why is there this? Why is there that? And I ultimately would just say to you, it's because we live in the world and the world is broken. In the world, we have sin because of Adam and Eve. And when sin was brought into the world, we ultimately have a sickness. And we can't get well from that sickness until we get to heaven. And that's kind of the point. You know what I mean? And that's why you have to remind yourself to lean on him. You just have to learn to lean on him when you're going through these trials and going through these tribulations. And the Bible even teaches us to try to count them as blessings, the trials, the tribulations, the hardships. Count them as blessings. Count it all joy. And you do that because you know that ultimately God and his plans for you are good. You just have to trust in that even when you're going through it and you're going through the worst times in your life and the worst hardships of your life. You can also find comfort in 1 Corinthians 10:13, which tells us that there's someone else in the world going through the exact same thing as you right now. You know, that's comforting to me. To know that you're not alone, to know that you're not being punished necessarily. Sometimes it's just about God wants you to be this soldier for him, and you might have to go through these patterns and pass these tests in order to become that soldier. It's hard. It's hard to understand with our little tiny human brains why the almighty, powerful God of creation, think about that. Think about that. The God of creation wants a relationship with me and you. Sent his son here to die the death that we should have died, took the penalty we should have taken, took the punishment that we should have had, that just so we could undeservingly and could never earn go sit at the right hand of the Father at the end of our lives here on this planet. This is not our home. So it's really incredible. But it's how do you wrap your mind around that God and what he thinks? You can't. You just have to trust it. You have to trust in it. And that can be difficult for a lot of people, you know? It's been difficult for me at times as well. Sometimes you just got to let go of what you think you know, let go of what you believe in, let go of what you think is right and wrong, and just trust in the process of God. And that's why he tells us, count it all joy, because I know the plans that I have for you. I know the plans that I have for you, plans for good. So it's hard, but sometimes you just got to put your whole faith and your whole trust in that. And then maybe you can start getting that feel that I was talking about losing. And I think that it's also just about practicing the fruits of the Spirit. If you want to feel the presence of the Spirit, you have to practice the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, self-control. These are things that you have to put into practice every day. And just ask for wisdom. Ask for wisdom so that you can see. And that's one of the only places in the Bible where God tells you, I will. If you ask for wisdom, I will give you wisdom. And you need that wisdom to be able to counteract what the enemy might be trying to slide to you. Slide to you, you know, and just keep fighting a good fight. Keep fighting the good fight. This was a great pick, Red. I like this, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the members, the subscribers. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to reach out to this guy and see if I can get a conversation with him. But until then, on to the next one. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed weekend. I'll see y'all on the next one. All right. Peace.